Hello YouTube, welcome back to my videos. My name's Dr. Steven Hulme, and in this video I want to talk about the role and function of your foot arches and what happens when you lose them, when your feet go flat, and the role of orthotics, should you wear them if you've got flat feet. And make sure you stick to the end of the video because I've got an important update in regarding my channel. So firstly, what is the arch of your foot formed by? It's formed by three main things. It's your bony structure, as well as your ligaments and your muscles that then support the shape of your arch. And if any one of those three structures start to fall apart, then that's when the feet start to flatten and when you start to lose the arch. So what is the role of the arch? Well, the arch is actually a very, very clever design. It is designed to give us the flexibility within the foot, which allows the foot to have some springiness to it, which gives us two main advantages. One is when we're running or when we're walking or jumping, it allows us to propel ourselves more and gain more momentum when we're doing those types of activities. And then secondly, it allows us that if, for example, we take a heavy foot or we jump and we land quite hard, the foot is able to take that impact and actually cushion it. So it actually cushions the impact that goes through the entire body, which then can essentially protect parts of your body. So it has some good function. So the question is then, if you lose that arch, what happens? Well, obviously you're going to lose the things that I just mentioned. So you're going to have less flexibility in your foot and you're going to have less springiness. So that might mean that you're not able to propel yourself as much. And it also might mean that if you take a heavy impact on the foot, that you might not have as much cushioning going up into the body. Now that sometimes is and sometimes isn't a problem for certain people, because I do believe that some people can actually adapt to flat feet and actually they don't have any problems and therefore you don't really want to mess with it. But for some people, I think it can be an issue. But I think one of the bigger issues normally with flat feet is the change of position of the foot, because the foot is now going to collapse inwards, which is obviously then going to change the position of your knee, because the knee is now going to go inwards, and then the hip is going to go inwards, and that's going to then change the pressure on the low back and everything then going upwards. Because your feet are the foundation of your body, what happens in your feet is going to have an effect going all the way up. And so I think that's one of the bigger issues, is that if your knee, for example, is in a bad position or an out of neutral position, sometimes that can be enough to put some pressure on the knee and therefore cause pain or injury. So if that is the case, then you might actually want to consider trialing orthotics. And so therefore, should you wear orthotics? And I think if you're getting pain, and I would suggest if you are getting pain, for example, in the ankle or the knee or the hip or the low back, and you have flat feet, don't just jump to thinking that that's going to be the problem, but try other things to try and improve it first before you go to orthotics. So try exercises, go to see a chiropractor so they can assess you, look for areas of dysfunction that they can improve, because often I find with my patients that we can do enough that I actually rarely will give people orthotics, because normally we can do enough to improve the function so they actually never need it anyway. And that's obviously much better, because you don't want to have to rely on orthotics. I certainly would say that if you have no pain or injuries or any problems and you have flat feet, don't worry about it, because probably your body's adapted well to it and you're functioning fine. And what may happen if you put orthotics in is that you may find that things could worsen, because you're taking the foot out of the position that it's spent a long time trying to adapt into. So they're my general thoughts about orthotics, and if you've got any questions or any comments regarding that, I would like to hear them in the comments. I don't personally recommend many. It's very rarely actually that I will recommend them, but for some people I think they can be helpful. Now regarding my channel and the update I mentioned at the beginning, I've just opened up a membership scheme. So it's for $4.99 a month. So what do you get if you were to sign up to become a member of my channel? Well, three main things. The first thing that you'll get is that I get a lot of comments on the channel, and I do my best to reply to as many of them as I can, but increasingly it's becoming difficult to reply to them all. So if you want to guarantee that I'll reply to your comment, I will make sure that all members will get a reply to a comment. Secondly, you'll get early releases of my videos, and you also get some exclusive updates from me behind the scenes. So if that interests you, then feel free to become a member. Would love to see you on the back end. And I don't think you can actually become a member on the iPhone. I think you might have to log into the computer, but you may also be able to do it on an Android. So I'm not too sure there, but yeah, thank you again for watching. If you've been supporting my channel for a while, then yeah, I do want to thank you, because I appreciate you tuning in. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then please do hit the subscribe button if you enjoy this type of content. And don't forget to hit that notification bell, and you'll see more videos like this one. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you have a blessed week, and I'll see you on my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.